Long time don't see. Yeah, I know I've been missing a couple weeks, but a lot has been happening in my life, and I guess it wasn't a priority for me to be recording, but even though it's not a priority, it has been a need. I mean, the reason why I opened this YouTube channel is because, as I said, I think a lot, and it was a way for me to get those thoughts out, and hopefully they will help somebody out there watching. Yeah, so that's why I'm here today. I don't have a whole big thing set up or anything. I just kind of wanted to talk about the things that I've been going through the last few, I don't know if it's been 2 weeks. Just because I'm a firm believer that God uses everything in our lives for not only us, but those around us. So I'm really hoping that by me sharing what I'm going to share today, somebody out there might be helped. And I really believe in my heart that that's how it is. So let's see. The first reason why I haven't been recording is because recently one of my brothers moved in with me. He's been going through some hard times, and I actually, brought him in with me so that he can be stable and that he can, get some goals achieved and stuff. So I've been busy with that, helping him out and everything, plus babysitting. And I've been sick. I've been sick for like a lot of years. For a lot of years I have experienced very strong gastritis. And funny thing is that every time I would go to the doctor or to the hospital, I would just get prescribed antacids, and yeah, that will help, but every other month I would still get it back. I've had it been in the hospital a couple of times to get really strong medication because of the pain. But for some reason, a couple years back, I developed a fear of going to the hospital, of going to doctors. And now I can say it's a fear based on that my grandma, she died from cancer, and I just had this thought that if I didn't go to the hospital, well, then I couldn't get any bad news, and by not getting them that bad news, I would be fine. I know it doesn't sound logic, but to me it did. And until a couple weeks ago, it still did. I've been worried about a lot of things in my body that I've felt that I should go to the hospital, but I haven't, just because, first of all, I don't want to receive bad news, and another one because I'm thinking it's gonna be like a really, really, really high cost of all these things. And well, I finally obeyed, and 2 weeks ago I went, or 1 week ago I went into the clinic, and I had a really, really bad gastritis. I also went in because I was in a lot of pain and my antacids had ran out. First of all, I was waiting there forever. Like, there was a point in time when I was inside this room and I was getting like upset because it was like an hour and 30 minutes and nobody had came to see me. But eventually this doctor came in, and I can tell you that in my 30 years of life, I've never had a doctor that I felt cared beyond that I was just a patient. And God bless this man, because he just made me feel like my health was important to him, and that he wanted to go the extra mile to figure out what was going on. So that's what we did. He did some blood tests that I had never gotten done. It came back positive for a bacteria in my stomach, and it's been a bacteria that I probably had for years, and that's why I have never gotten better. So he got me on some antacids. He got me on really strong antibiotics that they make me sick, but I gotta take them for a month, and then I have to go to another appointment. And I am so happy I did that, because the consequences of that bacteria were even worse than the bacteria itself, including from ulcers to cancer, stomach cancer. So right now I'm very happy that I was obedient, and that I can see how by being obedient to just going to the doctor, now God is blessing me with health. keeping my health. So that's one thing. Another thing is that I've had a family situation in which one of my brothers has been very emotionally disturbed, and I don't want to get into details just because it's his privacy, but I can tell you guys that this situation I'm going through is really, really hard. Like, emotionally, I feel drained. Physically, I'm just tired. But somehow, spiritually, I feel that God is using this moment to bring me closer to Him, to restore things in me that if this wasn't going through, I probably would have just ignored. To meet people that are being such a blessing in my life, people I didn't know prior to this, but they're becoming really important in my life, and to see how when you put God first in your life, always, no matter how you feel emotionally, what your mind tells you, He will do. And that's what I wanted to transmit today, that God is everything. God is never gonna leave us alone. Even in our darkest moments, that's when He takes the opportunity to glorify Himself, not because He brought this to our lives, but because He will use anything that for us might be a waste of time, or it could be a hardship, or it could be something horrible, to teach us, to mold us, to help us grow, to fix things that otherwise would just stay the way they were. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I appreciate the prayers. If you're a believer in prayer, any type of prayer, I really appreciate it for me and my family. And hopefully soon I will be back with more videos on tutorials or product reviews. I really enjoy that, and I do feel in my heart I need to go back to it. But for this moment, that's what I'm going through. I hope it's helpful for anybody. If you're going through something and you just want to share it, comment below. I always read, the little comments I'm getting now. I am happy just to get these things out of my mind. I don't know if anybody will see them, and if they do, it's great, because I know God will do something. Even if they don't, this is like free therapy for me, so I'm just gonna keep doing it because I enjoy it. If you guys have any suggestions, if you guys have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to like and share, because there's a lot of people out there that what I'm saying right now might be useful to their lives. And subscribe so that you can keep watching my videos. That's all I wanted to say for today. I love the people who have been there for me, and the people who comment and write to me, and even somebody actually asked me hey, you haven't uploaded anything, and that kind of felt good, because that means that somebody out there is watching, and as long as somebody else out there is watching, somebody's receiving something. So remember, we're not just meant to keep things for ourselves, we're meant to give them out so others can be blessed. So that's all I had to say for today. Have a nice day, and till next time.